Welcome to the Frenzy. I'm Amy Zimmer. The high school football season rolling right along, and Friday night, two huge matchups to get right off the top of the show. How about two undefeated teams colliding on Savannah's south side and down in Brunswick? We begin here in town where the Savannah Country Day Hornets were hosting the Metter Tigers. The Tigers rolling into town ranked number 4 in single A public. Country Day fresh off knocking off 8th ranked ECI a couple weeks back. The Hornets fired up to play, coming off a bye week after having their game last week against Beach canceled due to COVID-19 issues within the Bulldog program. Metter opening drive. Watch Tigers running back Khalik Jordan on the far right of your screen. Breaks away, gets past multiple Hornets. Jordan straight to the end zone. 2-point conversion, no good. 6-0 Metter. Very next Tiger drive, Hornets swarm. Loose ball. Country Day's defensive end Rooster Bing recovers. However, Hornets not able to do anything with it. 3 minutes left in the first. Tigers on the prowl. This time, running back Josh Kelly with the honors. Breaks free. See you later. Untouched to the house. 2-point conversion, no good. 12-0 Metter. Second corner. Hornets trying to get something going. Quarterback Barry Kleinbeater connects with receiver Michael Grandy. Powers through for a big first down. Next play. The duo again for the Hornets. Kleinpeter to Grandy. Finds an open lane. Watch Kleinpeter come in with the big block for Grandy. Reaches for the touchdown. It's good. Country Day on the board, cutting Metter's lead to 12-7. Hornets' first game without first-team All-State wide receiver Kenny Odom, who endured a season-ending shoulder injury. He was missing this one. Metter wins big, 40-10, to remain undefeated. The Tigers running more than a whopping 360 yards in this one. Another undefeated battle taking place in Brunswick. Undefeated New Hampstead traveling down to Glynn County, taking on undefeated Brunswick High. Opening kickoff, Pirates receiving. Terry Mitchell returns the ball. Steps on the gas. How about this? 78 yards all the way down to the Phoenix 4. What a play. Very next play, Pirates punch it into the end zone to go up on top early, 7-0 in the first. Phoenix struggling to get anything fired up offensively. Next set of downs after kickoff. That's Phoenix quarterback Paulie Seeley. Had the ball batted. Pirates Stanley Staffing comes down with the ball. Pirates back in business here. They go on to score again. Pirates in full control in the first half. Going to the locker room leading 31-16. Brunswick rolls past New Hampstead 52-24. At Memorial Stadium, the Benedictine Cadets welcoming the North Oconee Titans. The Town Cadets quarterback Holden Gerner passes to Zaquan Bryan. Check out the footwork for a nice gain. A few plays later, Cadets Justin Thomas gets the call. Makes it look easy, runs it in for the touchdown. BC up 7-0. Thomas flexing on him. Staying in the first, Gerner through the air to Bryan. North Oconee all over him. Ball gets knocked out. Titans recover. They're fired up. First quarter still Titans quarterback. Loudon Schnake sends a rocket. Receiver Khalil Barnes will make the catch, but this is out of bounds. No good, so a few plays later, Titans try to run it in, but stopped by the Benedictine defense. The big stop forcing Titans to settle for a field goal. 7-3, Cadets still up. Second quarter, Gerner showing off the arm. Check out this one for the highlight reel. Guess who? Yeah, it's Bryan again for the touchdown. What a duo. 14-3 BC. Cadets go on to dominate this game. 48-17 the final. Effingham County taking the field against Lakeside, carrying 13 American flags, honoring those military killed at the airport a couple weeks ago. On the field, it was Effingham's defense rising up, the big stop on the running back with nowhere to go. Then the Rebels offense gets going. Matthew Ford in the pocket, airs it out and finds Timothy Brown. He's into the end zone. Effingham County led 7-0. But the story was the Effingham defense as they lay the smackdown on Lakeside this very next play here. As fans are fired up. Check it out. Here it is right here. Defense all over him for another hard hit. Then the offense goes to work again. This time, It's going to be Xavier Kopak with a nice run deep inside Lakeside territory. Looked like the Rebels were about to finish off the drive with a completed pass this next play, but this no good. They fumble it at the 1-yard line and Lakeside recovers. It wouldn't matter though as Effingham goes on to get their first win of the season, 7-0 the final. Over at Pooler Stadium, the Savannah High Blue Jackets colliding with the Island Sharks. Second half, Sharks up 8-0. Not the start Blue Jackets going for out of the break. Wide receiver Marcellus Larry on the carry. He's in trouble. Fumbles the ball. Island's Jackson Elms recovers. Sharks fired up. Blue Jackets looking to bounce back. How about Josiah Tate getting past the line, chases down Island signal caller Amari Bedgood. Big quarterback sack for loss of yards. Islands, same drive now. Bedgood to Elms, shakes and bakes his way up the sideline, tiptoes into the end zone. But check this out, refs say it's no good. Hey, it looked clean to me, 2 feet in and all. Hold the celebration, boys. Yeah, Sharks weren't happy, but next play they finish it. Running back Jamari Sanders with the big reach into the end zone for the touchdown. 15-0 Sharks. All Islands in this one. 35-0 the final. Over at Island Stadium, Jenkins and Johnson going head-to-head. This game tied up at 8-8 before the half. Jenkins quarterback Lorenzo Cohen connects with Joshua Pridgen. How about that get up and grab catch for a nice gain? Next play, Cohen through the air, but watch out. This ball picked off by Johnson's Nolan Bacon. This game would still be knotted up 8-8 at the half. Third quarter, someone trying to make a difference. This time is Jenkins quarterback Trey Brown now picked off by Johnson's Ronald Smith. This game turning into a close one. Talk about a defensive battle. Both teams slugging it out in this one. Again, this game all about the defense, but then Johnson would end up making a beautiful play late in the game. Check it out. Johnson's Keon Edwards drops back, throws it deep. John Pendergraph wide open for the touchdown. Johnson gets past Jenkins, 14-8 the final. Still to come here on The Frenzy, we'll talk about a busy Saturday in the college football world. Big Frank has a report from the Sunshine State where Georgia Southern set to face Florida Atlantic. Stay with us. Welcome back to the Frenzy here on WJCL 22 News. Our Frank Slakowski on the road this weekend. He's down in Florida getting ready for Georgia Southern's matchup against Florida Atlantic Saturday afternoon. That game set to kick off at 3:30. He joins us tonight with a preview.
The Georgia Southern Eagles are soaring south for a Saturday showdown in Boca Raton against Florida Atlantic. Of course, Georgia Southern coming off that season opening 30-25 win over Gardner-Webb in Statesboro last weekend. Now they take on an FAU team for just the second time. Of course, last year Georgia Southern knocking off the Owls in Statesboro 20-3. Saturday's game, 3:30 kickoff from South Florida. We will have a complete recap for you on WJCL 22 News at 11. Soaring with the Eagles, Frank Slakowski, WJCL 22 News.
Here's a look at the college football schedule for Saturday. Georgia Tech will host Kennesaw State Saturday at noon. At the same time, South Carolina takes the field at East Carolina at 3:30. Georgia with its home opener, second-ranked Bulldogs hosting UAB. Meanwhile, Georgia Southern faces Florida Atlantic. At 5 o'clock, the Clemson Tigers at home against South Carolina State. And at 6 o'clock, Savannah State takes the field right here in town. Tigers hosting Livingstone. Of course, we will have a complete recap from all of those college matchups from South Florida to right here in Savannah. Of course, Georgia taking on UAB. It's a huge weekend for college football and also a big test for a lot of teams. Georgia Southern with their first road game of the year as they take on Florida Atlantic will be a great test for them to face the Owls again and also see how they can fare on the road and also still try to figure out their quarterback battle of who's going to take and start for the first few snaps of that game. Then here in town, Savannah State finally taking the field for their home opener. That team has been through so much. It'll be a great time to see them back on the field for the first time since 2019 as they get a full fall schedule. Again, we'll have highlights, final scores from all over the college football stage tomorrow night right here on WJCL 22 News. Thanks for joining us tonight.